Hey everyone, hope you're having a fabulous day. My name is Corey and I want to share a little bit with you about selling with personality style. First of all, how would you like to make 2023 the year you've dreamed of? I'm sure many of you have lots of great dreams and aspirations, and you may be just starting out on your online business, your affiliate marketing business, or whichever business you're involved in, because this applies across the board. And the program we're talking about today is going to be selling with style, personality style. So understanding our personality style, who we are, becoming self-aware so that we can effectively influence other people's, but we have to learn how to identify their personality style, their communication style, so that we can connect quickly at a deeper level and then help them move towards their goals and dreams. So, yeah, sorry about that, something popped up on my phone. But yeah, so this is what the program is about. And once we discover our personality styles, we'll then discover our communication styles, how we speak, how we interpret what we hear. And knowing that, we'll understand that the opposite styles and the people we're speaking to don't always listen and speak with the same interpretation in their minds. So sometimes what we think we're saying makes perfectly good sense. It may seem as an agitation, or it might create doubt, it may create fear, it may create some unfriendly fire that you're not even aware of. So this is why it's so important to understand this. So let me ask you a question, and we'll just quickly go through this, but as we're speaking right now, would you say you're more of an outgoing or reserved person? Outgoing or more of a reserved? People-oriented or task-oriented? Let me show you. Are we people-oriented? So right over here we would say people. Are we task-oriented? Are we outgoing? Outgoing. Or are we reserved? Most of us can answer that for ourselves. We know whether we're outgoing. We know if we'd rather, we like being around people and we just love being in the presence of others, or we just prefer to work on tasks and whatnot. So what we tend to find is, I'll draw a little graph here, is we have 4 quadrants and we have 4 different personality styles. And this is what the Maxwell method of DISC helps us understand. It helps us understand where we fit in these styles. So this style is a D. That's a D style under the DISC model, D-I-S-C. This style, an I. And a D is a decisive, dominant, decision-making style. This one is an inspiring, influential style. Down here we have S as a style, and we have our C style. And that makes up our DISC style. So this is DISC. And we use the Maxwell method of DISC as our primary program because it incorporates different things than most of the programs right here. Very in-depth, very intuitive, and helps quite a bit when it comes to understanding who we are and who others are. Our leadership strengths and styles, our workplace environment styles, our relationship styles, our task styles, our communication style. And communication is the #1 key to connecting. Everyone communicates, but few connect. Understanding how we communicate makes a big difference. So the D is 3%. The I is 11% of the population. The S, look at this, 69%. And by the way, the S are beautiful people. They're just caring, kind, relationship. They're wonderful people. So the S style is just amazing. They care about others. They worry about what others, whatever we do, how it's going to affect. They like to stay steady and on par. So wonderful. And my wife is an S, and I love her. She's an amazing person, actually. And we have the C style right over here, 17%. Now, one of the things I really like about this, and I'm just going to give you one quick thing as we come to a close. This is how our personality styles are measured. We can find ourselves in different areas of these quadrants because we have a primary style and a secondary style. Some have a third. So these styles all affect the way we communicate, the way we listen, the way we behave, and some of it's from heredity, some of it's from our environment, and some of it's from different places, social settings, and different things that we're involved in. Changes and affects our behavioral style, and we adapt to the different location and areas accordingly. However, once we identify who we are, we then can learn how we communicate. Once we learn how we communicate and we can identify who our prospects are, we can start to communicate in their language. And it's incumbent upon us, once we understand this, to be intentional about it and to think from it. Because this is how we will see effective changes in our business. If we're going to connect with people at a deeper level, we first got to build rapport. And rapport is through communication. And once that happens, we will be able to help people go further, faster. And that's wonderful. That's what we want to do. Add value to others, grow our businesses, and overflow and be a positive influence in the world today. The world needs it. Okay, can't wait to share more with you on this.